I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's WMD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with our Mega / Ultra Digimon from Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth tier list. Now, this is a day late. I apologize, guys. I haven't had a whole lot of time to record in the last week. It's been very crazy. I had a lot of personal life stuff happen that I just didn't have time to record. So it's a day late, and I do apologize for that. But we are here finally with the Mega and Ultra Digimon. There are a lot of Digimon here. It seems like they've put this kind of like in alphabetical order. It's close. It's a little weird, like Kirpymon. Where's Kirpymon at? Right here. But I think since this Digimon is also known as Cherubimon, they put it in the C's instead of down, where the K's would be. But not a big deal. But here's our tiers. I want to start off also by saying, as a disclaimer, as I do in all these tier lists, this isn't a competitive viability type of tier list. I'm not saying this Digimon is competitively better than this Digimon. This is strictly just my personal taste of Digimon that I like versus ones that I like the least. I wouldn't say there's any that I really dislike, but you gotta have your bottom tier. So our tiers here, we have God tier, that's the top of the top, cream of the crop, best of the best, better than all of the rest. You have your amazing tier, your great tier, your good tier, it's kind of like your average, middle of the road, not so good, and then your garbage tier. And of course, as I usually say in these tier lists, you won't see half the list in my very top list. Yeah, did I say you won't see my list? You won't see a lot of Digimon in the God tier. This is for the best, right? The best Digimon. I would say 10 or less is probably my limit for this tier here. And then everything else will kind of trickle down below. You'll probably get the most of the Digimon kind of in the middle tier. It's kind of pretty normal, I would think, in these type of tier lists. But anyways, guys, let's get started with Alphamon Aruyuken. And I won't pronounce some of these correctly, so don't hold that against me. I do like Alphamon. You have both the Alphamons here. I do like them, but they're probably not God tier for me personally. I'll probably put them in amazing. And I don't really know which one I prefer over the other, to be honest. And I will what I like to do is I kind of like to rank them from like left to right, as like on the left side closest to the tier name is the best versus the least best, right in order. So I like to order it throughout the entire tier list here. So next we have Apocalypse. And I do like Apocalypse. Or Apocalypse, like it's supposed to be like Apocalypse. Apocalypse. Put in great tier. I think that's perfectly fine. Then we have Arcadiamon Ultra and Arcadiamon Mega. I should also mention too, I guess, we are doing this tier list because we're playing through Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth. We played through the regular game, we're playing through the DLC, we're almost done. In fact, we should be done, I would think, within like 5 to 6 episodes. We'll be completely done. Because not only are we completing the game, we're completing a living Digidex, which we've already done. That's done, and we made a living Digidex, 341 Digimon. We have one of each. We also are collecting all 700 medals, which we're kind of in the process of doing right now, and all the memories as well in the Hacker's Memory DLC. I thought I'd throw that in there as well. Anywho, next, okay, Arcadiamon Ultra and Mega. I'm gonna put them in good. I think they look fine. I don't hate them by any means, but sometimes I look at them and I don't know, they kind of look kind of gross looking. Not that that's a bad thing. I think it's supposed to be that way. But that's beside the point. So next we have Armageddon, which I do like Armageddon. Good amount. We'll put it in great. Probably below Apocalypse, but I do like both. Next we have Bancho Leomon, which I do like. Not as much as Leomon. I like Leomon a little bit better, I would say. But we'll put Bancho Leo in. We'll put it in top of good for now, and we'll go from there. Next we have Barbamon, which I'm not really so fond of. Not so good for now. Borderline garbage tier. I just think I don't really like the look of it. It's kind of, I don't know, not a huge fan, right? We'll see how many Digimon end up in this tier. We might move this down more. We'll see. It's borderline right now, for sure. Next is Bleezmon BM. Go straight to the top, along with Bleezmon. I love Bleezmon. Bleezmon is one of my favorite Digimon, period, right? And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. I just think he looks badass, right? You know, I just like the look of him. You know, he uses guns, he rides a motorcycle. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool cat. So we're gonna put him at the very top there in the god tier. Well deserved. Next is Belphemon RM, which I think actually looks really cool. We're gonna put him in amazing tier actually. Then we have Belphemon SM, which it's okay. I mean, there's nothing like it's kind of. I wouldn't say it's generic looking. It's just there's not a whole lot of spice to him, right? So I'm just gonna put him in good at the bottom of good for now. We might move him down. Black Metal Garurumon, straight to the top. I love Metal Garurumon. I love the entire Garurumon line. As I mentioned before in the Ultimate video actually, War Garurumon is my favorite Digimon. I'm like, if we do a tier list, and we might, I have found one with all the Digimon in the game. That would take forever because there's 341 Digimon. But if we do, well, you have a little bit of a spoiler alert if you've watched this video as well. Black War Greymon, almost a Garurumon again. We'll put him here. I actually prefer War Greymon over Metal Garurumon, period. But I do prefer Black War Greymon over War Greymon, which will be in this list later down the line. Do I put Bleezemon over Black War Greymon? Yeah, I think I do. Next we have Boltzmon, which I do think looks pretty cool. We'll put Boltzmon in great tier, but below Armageddonmon. Next is Breaktermon, which I'm not a huge fan of. We're going to put that straight in the bin, straight in the garbage tier, where I think it belongs. So next is Chaosdramon, which I do like a whole lot. And I'm debating if I want to put it in God tier or an amazing tier. I'm looking down at these Digimon, because again I said I'm going to only put like 10 up here. So that's where things get a little murky for me. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the top amazing for now. Top of amazing for now. He's borderline, but he may stick to the top of amazing for now. So next we have Chaos Gallantmon, which I do like a lot. We're going to put it right behind you there, behind Chaosdramon. Next is Chaosmon VA, and then Chaosmon. They look about the same, really. There's slight differences in the Digimon themselves, but I do think they look really cool. We're going to put them both in amazing tier, probably above you there, the Belphemon. So next is Kirpymon, as I mentioned. I think since these Digimon are also known as Cherubimon, that's why they didn't put them with the K's like they would. Cause like it's all pretty much alphabetical order, but they also have Marine Angemon at the very end. You can't see because my face is blocking here. I'll show you. Boop, right there. I guess maybe they just forgot to put it on there. So whatever. Hopefully they didn't forget any other Digimon. It's possible. Again, I didn't make this list, and I will put a link to this tier list in the description below if you guys want to make your own tier list, which is always fun to do. So we have Kirpymon or Cherubimon Black here, and I think they're fine. I've never been like crazy of like Cherubimon really, or Kirpymon. I want to put them in not so good, but at the top. And I probably prefer the black one over the good one. Craniumon is a pretty cool Digimon. I'm going to put Craniumon in great, above Boltmon, but behind Armageddonmon. Next we have Creepymon, which looks pretty cool, I think. I'm going to put Creepymon also in great, probably at the top, above Apocalypmon there. Crusadermon. Crusadermon's cool. We'll put it in good tier. Above the grab the wrong one. Above the Arcadiamons. I keep grabbing the wrong Digimon, gosh darn it. Above the Arcadiamons, but behind Bancho Leomon. Alright, so next we have Darkdramon. And I think Darkdramon looks pretty cool. But again, we're going to put him in the good tier, and we're going to put him behind Crusadermon. Next we have... Well, even though he's kind of out of order, we'll do Goldramon, because I accidentally moved him up. And we'll put Goldramon... We'll put him behind the Arcadiamons, I think. So now we have Diaboromon, which I think is fine. I'm gonna put him in the good tier as well, probably above Darkdermon, I guess. Next we have Dianamon, which I think looks pretty cool. Again, good tier. Again, like I said, these middle tiers usually are gonna fill up the most in these types of tier lists. We're gonna put it above Crusadermon, but behind Bancho. Well, yeah, behind Bancho Leo. Although I do think he looks pretty cool. So next we have Doru Goramon. And I think he looks okay. Again, we're going to put him in the good tier. I'll put him behind the Arcadiamons. You're kind of borderline not so good, but I don't think it's not so good worthy, to be honest. We'll see. It's just kind of getting a lot of Digimon there. Next is Durandamon. And we're going to put Durandamon also in good. Next we have Dynasmon, which I do think looks really cool. We're going to put it in the great tier. And I'm going to put him right above Apocalypmon. Ebimon, I've never been a fan of. We're going to put it right in the garbage tier, but right above Breakdermon there. Examon does look pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Obviously in our team in the DLC, the Hacker's Memory. So we got to put some respect on Examon. We're going to put it in amazing tier. And we're going to put it above... I'm going to put it above Alphamon. For sure. Yeah, I think that's fine. So next is Gaiomon. Which does look pretty cool. We'll put it in the good tier above Arcadiamon. Well, above Darkdermon too, I think. Gallantmon. So this one is CM, I believe. It's hard to tell because of the picture, but I'm pretty sure that's the CM Gallantmon. Which I do think looks really cool. We're going to put it in the amazing tier. Right behind Chaosdramon for sure. Oh. Yeah. And then regular Gallantmon also belongs up here. I mean, they're all pretty similar Digimon. I'd probably put the OG over Chaos Gallantmon personally, but I like all three just fine. Next is Genkumon, which does look pretty sick as well. I was debating between sick and sweet. It almost came out as like a mixed word there. Genkumon. I'm going to put it in great. I'm going to put it in great, and we're going to put it... Yeah, I'll put it in front of Creepymon. I'm not upset at that at all. Alright, so next we have Grand Drakemon. I'll put it in good. I think it looks fine. We'll put it... Yeah, we'll put it behind the Arcadiamon. Grand Kuwagamon, I think is fine as well. We're moving you down, by the way. We have so many Digimon there. We're putting it right there. Belelphimon. We're going to put it right there. Yeah, I think that's fine. And we'll put Grand Kuwagamon above the Arcadiamon. Next we have Grand Locomon, which is fine. Well, just, you know what, we'll put it here, not so good, just so we can fill it out. Because I think I was going to put it near the bottom anyways. Yeah, I would put it at the very bottom. So we'll just move that down a tier, just so we can get some more Digimon to fill that out a little bit. So next, we have Griffinmon. Again, in the good tier. I'm thinking here. Yeah, it's kind of a generic. I mean, it really is just kind of a generic Digimon, right? I don't know. We'll just put it there, I guess. Next is Hercules Kabuterimon, which is always a really cool Digimon. I want to put it in great. I want to put it behind... We'll put it behind Dynasmon. High Andromon is pretty sweet. It's pretty high on my list of Digimon that I like. We're going to put it in the amazing tier. I've always loved Andromon as a kid. So Hydramon, of course, gets great marks by me. We'll put it behind the Alphamon. Why not? Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright. So next is Ho-Uo-Mon. I can never pronounce his name right. It's like Huo-Mon. And it's fine. We're going to put it in the good tier. I'd probably put it over Griffinmon personally. Next we have number 222 Imperial Dramon DM. And we have all 3 Imperial Dramons here, by the way. I've always liked the Imperial Dramon Digimon. I think they go amazing, for sure. Higher than Examon. Yeah, but then I'll put the FM and PM a little bit higher, I think. I like PM a lot. I'll put him over the Gallantmons, and then I'll put FM. I'll put him right behind him, actually. I think that's fine. So next we have Jessmon, which I think also looks really cool. We're going to put it in the great tier, above Creepymon. Justamon goes up to God tier. I've always loved Justamon. I don't know why, but I just enjoy his look. I think he looks really cool. Next is Kaiser Greymon. Might hear some thunder in the background. It sounds like it's getting ready to storm. So we have Kaiser Greymon, which also looks really sweet. We're going to put him in amazing tier. And I think I'm going to put him over Examon personally. Next we have Kentaurismon, which I think it looks really cool as well. I don't think it's quite amazing though. We'll put him in great. Right behind Creepymon. King Edamon, of course, is a goat. We'll put him, as I say that, we're going to put him in the good tier. We're going to put him above Diaboromon, I think. Next is Kuzamon. Is it Kuzamon? Kuzuhamon. I can never pronounce his name right either. And I really like this Digimon. We're going to put it in the amazing tier, but at the bottom. Alright, so it's going to be hard to see this entire tier list, by the way, because as we're getting more Digimon through here. I will try to make it smaller at the end so you guys can see a bigger, broader look of it, so just bear with me. So next is Leopardmon LM. And then we also have Leopardmon itself. We'll just kind of stick them together because they look virtually the same. One's just very small. No, that's not the little one, is it? No, I was thinking, is it? For some reason in my mind I was thinking LM is like little mode. Let me just look this up real fast on my phone. I know, very unprofessional of me. Leopardmon LM. No, it's not. Okay, this is leopard mode. Okay. So ignore what I said. Because I was like, wait, aren't they called like NX or something like that? Okay. They still, I'll still probably put them around the same. Because, their design is very similar. Except one's like on 4 legs. So we're going to go LM. I do like Leopardmon, I should say. We're going to put them in great. We'll go above Apocalypmon with both. Next we have Leviamon. And we're going to stick Leviamon, which I do like, in the good tier. But it's going to be on the top side, above King Edamon. Why the heck not? Next we have Lilithmon, a lot of people's favorite Digimon. I know who you people are. I do like Lilithmon's design. We're going to put Lilithmon in the amazing tier. Might be a little high Andromon. Why the heck not? Alright, so next is Lotusmon, which is fine. It's no Rosemon, but it'll do. We'll put it in the good tier. And we're going to go below Grand... Well, you know what? I'll probably go below Arcadiamon, personally. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, so next is Lucimon SM, which does look pretty cool. We're going to put it in the great tier. I'll put it at the bottom. I like Boltmon a decent amount. So next is Machine Dramon, which obviously looks very similar to Chaos Dramon. We're going to put it in the Amazing tier as well. And we're going to put it right behind Chaos Dramon. I always liked Machine Dramon's look. Always a big fan. Next is Magna Dramon, which is fine. We're going to put it in the good tier. Right, it always reminded me of the dragon from, what's that movie called? For some reason I was thinking Land Before Time. It's not that. It's the name of the dragon is called Atreyu. Why can't I think? Neverending Story. I haven't seen it in probably 20 years, so bear with me. That's what it always reminded me of, though. So next we have Magna Garurumon SV, and then just regular Magna Garurumon. Both look pretty cool. We're gonna put them in the great tier on the top side. Man, you know what? We're gonna put them at the bottom of Amazing. I really like both of them. Next, we have Mastemon. And Mastemon's fine. I like Mastemon. We're going to put Mastemon in the great tier as well, but we're going to put it below Hercules Kabuterimon. Next, we have Mega Gargomon, which, I have a bit of an attachment, as I'm sure most people that play Digimon games or watch Digimon or whatever, to Digimon that are kind of staples in the anime, right? But I do like the way Mega Gargomon looks. On top of that, and I'm not gonna put it in Amazing, but I will put it in great tier, right below Hercules Kabuterimon. I think that's perfectly fine. Next is Megidramon, which looks pretty cool as well. I gotta put it here in Amazing, and I think. Right behind Examon. I think that seems appropriate. Yeah, I think that's fine. Next is Marukimon, which looks fine. We'll put it in good. We're going to put it right... I'll probably put it right above Lotusmon. Metal Edamon, I've always liked Edamon, period. So Metal Edamon, I've always been a fan of. I like it more than King Edamon personally. So I'm gonna put it in great, but we'll put it near the bottom. I think that's fine. Next we have Metal Garurumon. No surprise, has to go in here. And I do like the well, they're kind of interchangeable for me. The black or just the OG. I like both just fine. Next is Metal Seadramon, which is a pretty cool Digimon as well. We're going to put it in Amazing. I always like the Seadramon line, if you want to call it that. I want to put it above Lilithmon. That might be controversial maybe, since Lilithmon is a fan favorite. So next is Minervamon with her big old sword. I'm going to put her in good. I'm not a huge fan of her, but I don't hate her by any means. I'm going to put her above Howhowmon. Great, I get to pronounce his name again and mess it up. Next is Mirage Gagaumon BM. And I do like the Gagaumons. I'm going to put them in... I'll put them at the top of great. I don't think they're quite Amazing tier, but they're both pretty sick. Next we have Neptunemon, which is a pretty cool looking Digimon as well. We'll put it above King Edamon. How about that? Omnimon, Zort, and Omnimon. Love both these Digimon, and I'm looking here to see, is there any others that I want to put in the God tier before I make some decisions here. I mean, Omnimon is a fan favorite. It's one of my favorites as well. Sure, and I like Zwart more than OG Omnimon. I like both. 7 of them. And to be fair, most of them are basically like extra forms, or just a black version of this one, or burst mode, or whatever. But it is what it is. So next is Omni Shoutmon, which I think looks alright. We're gonna put him at the bottom of good. And then of course we have Ophanimon, which I do like Ophanimon. We're gonna put her in great. And we'll put her below Hercules Kabuteri. Then we have Oru, I think it's Oryumon. That's what it's supposed to be pronounced as. Oryumon. And we're gonna put him. I do think he looks pretty cool. We're gonna put him in the. I'm debating great or good. We'll put him behind Dianamon. Yeah, I think so. Piedmon. I like Piedmon a lot. We're gonna put Piedmon, I think, behind Chaos Galamon, personally. Chaos Dramon, I think I do want to move up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if I can. Yeah, we'll move him up. We'll move him up. We'll move him up. Next we have Pile Volcanomon. And we're going to put him. I do think he looks pretty cool. We're going to put him in great. We'll put him at the bottom. Next, we have Platinum Numemon. Let's go ahead and talk about my favorite Digimon. I'm kidding. We're going to put him in the garbage tier. There's nothing wrong with him, and he's great for, obviously, for leveling up Digimon in the game. But, I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of the Numemon. I mean, they're supposed to look kind of goofy. Like, they're supposed to look kind of junky. That's kind of part of their gimmick. But, just as far as, like, compared to all these other cool Digimon, I gotta put it near the bottom, right? But it's still better than Breakdramon, which is probably the worst one on this list, if I'm being honest. Next, we have Pleasiomon, which, I don't know. I've never been big on. But it's certainly not the worst one on this list. I want to put Pleasiomon, I'm going to put in the top of Not So Good, just for the heck of it. Since I'm not a huge fan of it. Next, we have Prince Mamimon, which, again, good for... I have to try to remember. So this one's good for money, is Prince Mamimon. And again, not a huge fan of it. We'll just put it in the garbage tier because we want to have Puppetmon, however. Huge fan. We're going to stick it in Amazing. We're going to put it... How about above Chaosmon, below Lilithmon, huh? How about that? Next we have Ravemon, BM, Burst Mode, and Ravemon itself, which I do like both a good amount. We're going to put them in the Great tier, right behind the Mirage Gargalmon. Boom. Next we have Rosemon, Burst Mode, and Rosemon. Now I've already told you guys this before. Huge fan of like Lilymon and Rosemon. We've used them on our team on the when we played through the regular game, but we also brought her back for the DLC to help us with some of the last bit of missions. So we're going to put both of them in the Amazing tier, where they belong. Probably right above Piedmon there, and behind the Chaos Gallantmon. And yeah, I really like Rosemon, like the line a lot. Rust Tyrannomon does look pretty sweet. We're going to put him... We'll put him in Great tier, I think. But we're going to put him above Ophanimon, behind Hercules Kabuteri. Saber Leomon has to go in Amazing tier. I love the design of Saber Leomon. And we're going to put Saber Leomon... I hate to do it again, but behind Metal Cedarmon, above Lilithmon. Next is Sakuyamon. And we're going to put Sakuyamon right next to her friend here. Alright, next we have Seraphimon, which I do like a lot. I always like the Angemon line quite a bit. We're going to put him in Amazing as well. Probably right above Piedmon. Next we have Shine Greymon, which we used in our second, well, not, I won't say second playthrough, but our playthrough the DLC here. as well as Shinemon, Shine Greymon Burst Mode. This is the Burst Mode, this is the regular Shine Greymon. We'll go Burst Mode. We're going to put them both right next to each other. Who am I kidding? We're going to put them in Amazing, and we're going to put them below Puppetmon. Yeah. Look at our lower end. Just not a lot of Digimon. The higher end has a ton of them. It's crazy. I like a lot of the Digimon. What can I say? Next we have Slayerdramon, which does look pretty sweet. We're going to put him at... Put him at the top of good. Top of good. Next we have Susanomon, which looks really, really cool. Gonna go in Amazing. And we'll put him... I'll put him above the not Omnimon, Paldramon. Next is Tiger Vespamon, which also looks really cool. Also a Digimon we've been using in the DLC. Hacker's Memory. Also gonna go in Amazing. We'll go, honestly, below Woodmon, above Shine Greymon, personally. Next we have Titamon, which looks okay. I mean, I'm not a huge fan. Same thing with, like, Minervamon. Yeah, and Minervamon's okay. They're very similar to me, I feel like. I want to put them next to each other. Next we have Tyrant Kabuterimon, which I do like as well. We're going to put it in Great. Right above Genkumon. And then we have Ultra Force Veedramon, another Digimon we've been using. We're going to put him also in Amazing. Above... Yeah. Right there. Right behind High Andromon. I really like High Andromon quite a bit. Next we have Valkyremon. We'll put it in good. I'm gonna put it above Neptunemon. Cause why the heck not? Next we have Vorudrurumon. We're gonna put it again. Not a massive fan, but I don't hate it. We'll put it right behind Minervamon. Why the heck not? Venomyotismon. Looks cool. We'll put him in Great. Ophanimon. Yeah. We'll put it behind Ophanimon. Vicomon I do like quite a bit. Vicomon can go into the Great tier on the high end. Let's go behind Tyrant Kabuterimon. Wargreymon, this should be no surprise, is the last one in the God tier. Behind Black Wargreymon personally, but I love both with all my heart. That should put us at exactly 10. Absolutely. Now, personally, I can maybe throw a couple more in the God tier if I really wanted to push myself, but I think this is perfectly fine. I think that's a really good top 10 there. And then, of course, Marine Angemon. A little out of order there alphabetically. They must have just forgotten and put it back in at a certain point. And it's okay. We'll put it in not so good. It's okay. Let's put it near the bottom. Obviously, okay would be good. Yeah, we'll just put it in the below Plesiomon. Sure. So again, let me minimize this real fast. You guys get to see. Oh man, you guys get to see everything here. Oh my god. Make it smaller again, just so you guys can see the entire thing. Well, now you guys can't see the bottom. Once I scroll down. It'll be very hard to show you guys the entire thing. There we go. Kinda. Nope. Am I even going to be able to show the entire thing? It doesn't look like I can. Close, but no cigar. Even if I... Yeah, that doesn't matter. Well, that's our entire list. I'll kind of get you guys a good peek here. The zoomed out version here. I'll zoom it back in here in a minute. Let you guys get a good close up of it. But this is the order that I think is... Yeah, like I'm looking through to see if I want to move anything around, and I think we're pretty good on that. So now we'll zoom back in there a little bit. There we go. So you have the God tier. This is the most important tier. Obviously, you have Blizmon, BM, Blizmon, Black Wargreymon, Black, Metagarurumon, Justimon, Adimon, Zort, Omnimon, and of course, Chaosdramon. I'm not going to go through every individual Digimon. But that's our list, guys. We'll scroll down here. Well, you guys can get a good look. We'll scroll down a little slowly here. There's a lot of Digimon here. A lot. But look at that. That's good stuff. Well, guys, like I said, I apologize for the tier list being a little late. If you want to make your own tier list, like I mentioned, I'm going to put a link in the description below, and you guys can make your own. Let me know who your favorite Digimon on this list is in the comments section. Did I rank one of your favorites very lowly? If I did, I apologize. But again, this is just personal taste. There's no wrong or right answers here, except for the fact that Blizmon BM is clearly the best here. but seriously, there's obviously no wrong answer here. So I would love to know what your guys' favorite Digimon here is. If you guys want to see me do a tier list with all the Digimon in this game, 341 Digimon, that's going to take forever to get through. Let me know. Maybe I'll consider it. But as far as next week, let me look at my calendar here, as I like to tell you guys what's coming next at the end of these videos. So I've kind of been debating on what I wanted to do here. So I think we're going to do something a little different. We're actually not going to do a tier list this time. We are going to do a we're going to do like a quiz. So we might do a couple weeks of quizzes just for fun. Basically, I think we might do there's some like quizzes you can do to kind of like type and like name like all let's say for instance we do a Digimon, like all the Digimon from season 1 or whatever, and we would try to type them all in within a certain time limit. So just look forward to that. It's going to be something a little different just to kind of mix it up a little bit. But I can tell you that we got some really cool tier lists coming in the future. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what's coming, but just know that Halloween is coming up. So you guys can expect some kind of spooky shenanigans perhaps. If you think of Pokemon and Halloween, you can maybe come up with an idea of what you might see on your Halloween time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I apologize for this being late, and I apologize for missing a couple uploads. We still had videos every day, but I did miss a couple uploads just because I haven't had time to record them. I'm going to try to record some more videos tonight so I can kind of catch up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'm the Maverick Daniels, bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bang!